My name is Rudy Studd. I'm a high school science teacher mentor and a Division I football official. My role on the field is to officiate the line play, so mostly false starts, defense offsides, legal formations. It takes concentration. Every play, there's no time that you can take a play off. Things happen in a split second, and if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, if you're not focused and really concentrating, you'll miss it, and that could be the pivotal point in the game. I started officiating by doing Pee Wee games, and then started into some high school JV, 7th and 8th grade games. I worked high school varsity for several years. I was accepted into the Ohio Athletic Conference, which is a Division III college football conference in Ohio. I worked a couple of Division II games, and then started into Division I games until I got on a crew full-time in the Mid-American Conference. There's a lot of high school officials that are aspiring to be college officials, so there's a lot of competition. You have to be in as good a shape as you can be in, you have to know the rules as well as you can, you have to be very personable with people, coaches, players, and your supervisors. All the officials work together as a team, but the referee is certainly the one that's in charge. He's our crew leader. He's the one that has to make all of the announcements and explain everything. So even though we all are just as important as everyone else, he's the one that has to explain things, so he's the one that we all have to talk to. I like the position that I'm working currently, but I would aspire to be a referee. I think it's a lot of fun. You don't see as much of the game because you're typically just focused in on the quarterback, so you don't get to see the great interceptions and the fumbles and whether or not he was down and that kind of stuff. But it is a lot of fun to be in charge and to get that FaceTime on TV and having people know that you're the person that's making the decisions. The biggest thing that football has meant to me is I was able to spend 10 years with my dad every Friday night working on his crew. So we would travel across the state of Ohio and work football games together, and it was just a great time to be with him. And the game itself is just an incredible game. You're such a huge part of it as an official. Even though I may not be the physical specimen that they're looking for to compete on a Division I football team, I'm able to be with the incredible athletes and just be a part of it. The speed of the players, their athletic ability is just unparalleled. We see players make plays all the time that you would never in a million years imagine that a human being could do, and it just seems routine for them. It's such a different perspective when you're sitting in the stands watching a football game and seeing the whole big picture compared to when you're on the field. As an official, I'm looking at typically one or two specific players, and I don't watch the ball. Nothing's really going to happen, so I typically don't see what you're seeing as, you know, in the stands. I'm typically seeing something entirely different from such a different perspective, and it makes the game seem more personal to me, even though it doesn't matter to me which team wins at any point.